Hello and welcome to Camp Xtras. Lumines is one of my all-time favorite franchises, and Electronic Symphony on the Vita ranks among my favorite games of all time. So when I saw the Lumines Arise announcement, it quickly became one of my most anticipated games of 2025. Well, it finally came out, and I played a good amount of it, and let me tell you how it went. Lumines Arise has the same gameplay structure as the rest of the series. You get blocks of 4 consisting of 2 shapes and 2 colors. Your goal is to match these in a series of 4 to clear them from the board and earn a higher score. In the main mode, you want to clear out a lot so you can move closer to the end of the game, with each new song transitioning the backgrounds and colors. Though the most crucial part is the timeline sweep that erases your blocks. This changes with the BPM of the song, meaning it can be extremely fast, slow, or somewhere in between, giving each skin a unique feeling. New to this game though is burst mode, where you can score points by slowing down time and creating a huge box to clear out a ton of space, an effect that seems to offer more focus, and that's something I like here. Lumines is usually about the hustle and bustle, but this provides a reprieve to slow down and think for a moment. With the core gameplay intact that I love for this series, it's hard for me to find any fault here. I should say there is bias in what I say since I'm already a huge fan of the series. So if it kept to its core, it was automatically going to be fun to me. Dropping those blocks, getting into that trance-like state, and constantly matching, it's an easy way to lose an hour with some awesome music and great visuals. It's something I kept wanting to get lost in. It's in that trance-like feeling that a puzzle game becomes perfect, and much like Tetris Effect, it excels at it. One major part of Lumines is the music, and in this game, I feel the music isn't created equal. I'd say 80% of the tracks here are highlight tracks. The main theme in this game, Arise, is quite beautiful with a pleasant singing voice behind it, yet I found most of the non-instrumental tracks to be lackluster. This is going to be the most subjective thing I say, and I know that some of these lyrical songs offer nothing but tiring backing. Now, pretty much all the instrumental tracks are amazing. I love how each song ebbs and flows from various genres. You have classic drum and bass, ambient, experimental, and of course dubstep, all of which are fun and meld with the backgrounds. More than ever, Lumines is a gaudy display. Each song comes equipped with various imagery and new blocks to move, and this is where the creativity is through the roof. It's the most creative I've seen the series. I love one where you're dropping walnuts, and as you clear them, squirrels walk in and grab them. You have one where you're chopping veggies as well. Of course, there are more standard ones where there's things like dances in the background with light imagery, but those match the aesthetic and mood of each song. I know many don't love how flashy this game is, but once you get into the groove, the backgrounds were never distracting to me. Besides, there's a ton of accessibility options to help soften the presentation's flashiness. Arise features a solid amount of game modes to go through. You get Journey, which has 2 options, one for a slower level-based experience, or Survival, which has you trying to make it to the end of every song. You can form songs in the playlists, but you also have missions. These are special challenges and puzzles for you to complete, and there is a surprising amount here. Yet Arise is all about its online, with a higher focus on it than I've seen from the franchise so far. You get Burst mode, where you compete against people online and you send garbage blocks at each other. On top of that, you have a leaderboard modes for timed runs and a survival mode. All of these are fun, and people are great at this game online. It's a tense and fun challenge, and I was playing it more than I expected. Overall, Lumines Arise is all about style, almost to an egregious point, but I love that. Lumines has always been about the flashy side of electronic music, and here it's in your face, with flashing colors that match the strong music and simple puzzle mechanics. It all combines to create a trance-like game. It's something I've lost many hours in already, and I plan to keep coming back. This is my game of the year. It's a perfect puzzle experience and one that I will keep in rotation for a while. I highly recommend checking this one out. And if you enjoyed this review, please leave a like. It helps me out in the algorithm. Comment below with any memories of this series or what you want me to cover next. I'd love to hear from you. Subscribe to keep up with more content like this, and I'll see you here next time at Camp Xtras.